Hello, hello, and happy Hump Day. Hey guys, Ina Esco here. I am live streaming as promised. More of this for 2025. I should be streaming on my YouTube channel, on my Ina Esco Facebook page, on my Verbally Effective podcast Facebook page as well. I hope all of you are doing well at the top of the year. Let me just say Happy New Year and a new year indeed. I have a lot of updates. I just wanted to come on here and give you guys quite a few updates. As you can see, I am sitting inside the podcast studio at my Innovator in Residence program here at the historic Cosset Library in the heart of downtown Memphis, Tennessee. And a lot of people have been hitting me up left and right, whether that's in the DMs, whether that's text messaging, however you communicate with me, you guys are ready to start your podcast. And I said, okay, let me help these folks because some of you all are pitching in a lot of different directions. So next week, we are going to do a podcast challenge in the form of pitching. So this is something that I thought would be great because I'm always getting these podcast ideas, these pitches from everyone, right? And we're going to have a free podcast pitch challenge next week. So I'm going to keep you guys posted on that. Hi, Janine Gowans. Happy New Year, lady. Thanks for checking in with me. So all my aspiring podcasters, I'm going to release some information no later than Friday on the free podcast pitch challenge we're going to do next week. I know at the top of the year, or maybe during the holidays, I talked about some upcoming community podcasts that I would like to release through the Innovator in Residence programming here at Casa Library. I have probably a good 5 to 8 podcasts that I am going to produce, and I am looking for hosts for these particular podcasts right here to record inside of the podcast studio at Cosset Library. And of course, when you think about all of the different subjects that we could talk about, that you guys could talk about, it is wide open right here in the city of Memphis. So I will be releasing that information as well. And check this out. Next Tuesday, we are going to do a live Verbally Effective podcast with none other than the president of the National Civil Rights Museum, Dr. Russell Wigginton. That's right. We are going to do that live Verbally Effective podcast right here inside of Casa Library on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Well, we'll start at 11:30 a.m., but we want you guys to kind of get here at 11 a.m. and get a seat here inside of Casa. Let me go to my calendar because, you know, the dates aren't dating for me right now. I'm not acclimated fully to 2025 yet. So that is the 14th, 11:30 a.m. We are going to do a live discussion with Dr. Russell Wigginton, the president and CEO of the National Civil Rights Museum, right here in the heart of Memphis, Tennessee at Casa Library. We have an amazing restaurant inside of Cosset, headed up by my good friend, Chef Eli. Do you guys know Chef Eli? Well, he is the owner of Dos Hermanos Cafe inside of Cosset. So come by next Tuesday and have lunch with us as you guys can sit and listen to the live discussion we'll be having with Dr. Russell Wigginton, the president and CEO of the National Civil Rights Museum. You know, next Tuesday is right ahead of the Dr. King holiday. And of course, the National Civil Rights Museum will be having a day of recognition, a day of really celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. at the National Civil Rights Museum. So you already know that's on the 20th of January. So come on out to hear Dr. Russell Wigginton's amazing journey. Do you know a lot about Dr. Wigginton? He is indeed a phenomenal human being. I had the pleasure of speaking with him on yesterday morning. So I want you guys to learn more about him, learn more about the programming at the National Civil Rights Museum. They are definitely an institution right here in the city of Memphis, chronicalizing, just a lot of the history that we've been through in the city of Memphis and beyond, with civil rights, with different movements, how we've been able to mobilize as a people. And you'll hear a lot about the programming that the Civil Rights Museum currently has, and also about their plans with the upcoming renovations that they're doing on the legacy side of the museum. So once again, I'll be speaking with Dr. Russell Wigginton, the president of the National Civil Rights Museum, for a live Verbally Effective podcast next Tuesday, right here inside of Cossett Library, 11:30 a.m. It is totally free to the public. I would love for you guys to come and listen to his journey, listen about the current and upcoming programming at the National Civil Rights Museum, and also what you can expect on King Day, what's going to be different this year. Did you know that the National Civil Rights Museum, they have a podcast as well? So yeah, you can learn more about that. Hi, Sheena Watson. How you doing, lady? So make sure you come by next Tuesday for a live Verbally Effective podcast with myself, Ina Esco, and the president of the National Civil Rights Museum, Dr. Russell Wigginton. Let me see what else I need to update you guys on before I get on a call. I'm actually going to jump on a call at 1 o'clock. There is a potential interview that another podcaster here in the United States of America would like me to be a guest on. I'm not going to divulge too many details just yet, but we're going to do some preliminary discussions on a call at 1 p.m. So other than that, I have another podcast boot camp coming up this month. I have another workshop under the residency coming up about understanding your target audience. So for you aspiring podcasters out there, if you don't know this, when you release a podcast, you're not just doing it for yourself. You are developing a community. You are really plugging into the audience, and you have to know who they are. What do they like? What are they drawn to? How are they engaging with you? This is something that can be studied. This is something that should be studied. And we are going to have a workshop at the very end of this month with understanding your target audience with podcasting. Another item on my agenda is releasing some how-to videos with podcasting. Look at that. Look at my text is going off right there. I said, let me give you guys some more content. So I'm about to fill up that YouTube channel with more how-to videos for podcasting. And I will be releasing those very soon, especially in this first quarter. So we're almost mid-January. Give me some time, because y'all know me getting in front of the camera has not been my thing, but I am trying to be more vulnerable this year. Y'all like vulnerability? Well, you'll be seeing it more from me. Hi, Kia Jackson Stegall, Sheena. Okay, you excited about that boot camp? I'm excited for you. That has to be my top workshop, the boot camp, because I believe that people like an all-in-one type information sharing type session, and the boot camp seems to be one of the biggest draws. Also, I talked about understanding your target audience. If you guys, cool, you want to start a podcast, that's good. But understanding your audience is the key to growing your podcast. So that's what I want you guys to understand and open your mind up to, right? Whether you're communicating with people on your social media platforms, if you don't engage, the algorithm is just not going to put you in front of there. If you don't engage, you'll never get to understand who is listening, who wants to see your content, who wants to listen to your podcast. So that's very important. Once again, I'm going to release those dates for the upcoming programming here. And one last thing before I go, just want to remind you once again about the upcoming live Verbally Effective podcast with the president and CEO of the National Civil Rights Museum, Dr. Russell Wigginton, next Tuesday, the 14th, right here inside of Cossett Library. This is a free event. Come out and have lunch with Dos Hermanos as you listen to the journey of Dr. Russell Wigginton, the president of the National Civil Rights Museum. You know, we're all here in Memphis getting ready for Dr. King Day. I think it's going to be a good one this year. Hope you all can get out to the National Civil Rights Museum and check it out. But thank you all for tuning in. Once again, you know, like I said, I've been a little shy in front of the camera, but I'm getting over it. I had to do my hair for y'all. Curls for the girls, right? Curls for the girls. So in the meantime and in between time, I need you all to hit that subscribe button on my Ina Esco YouTube channel. Also, subscribe to the podcast, a Verbally Effective Podcast. Make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you subscribe. That's the only way that we know you're listening, unless you're live. I'm live, right? So please be sure to subscribe to all the social media handles. And I appreciate all of you. And once again, Happy New Year. I might check back in a little later because somebody texted me now. They said that they want to hear some Esco's Pop Talk. You know, I try to keep you guys posted on the trending news, celebrity, pop culture news, but this isn't very trendy nor poppy. This is very serious, something that's going on right now in the Palisades over there in California near LA. Actually, LA area are these fires. Have you all seen the fires that are going on in California right now? My heart goes out to each and every person that either lives in that area or the surrounding areas. I can't imagine. Could you imagine waking up to fire everywhere? I saw a story not too long ago about people trying to leave the neighborhood in California because of the fires, and the fires just kind of overtaking the roadways. So they abandoned their cars. And so now that you have all these abandoned cars on the road, the fire safety crew, they're trying to get through to put the fires out. The cars are in the way. They had to bring like this huge bulldozer to move the cars out the way. I mean, sounds like pure hell to me, right? My prayers are up for everyone in that particular area going through these fires in California. Guys, please send one up for all of these residents out there in California that are going under those fires right now. Some trendy news. Did you guys hear about, and I hate to bring this up, but I'm going to, a little Esco's Pop Talk before I go, right? The whole debacle over there at Fox News, not Fox News, Fox Sports, with, oh my God, Joy Taylor. Do you know who Joy Taylor is? First of all, she is a sports commentator over there at Fox Sports. Beautiful, beautiful lady. Very sharp, very on point with her commentary. She knows her stuff. And some disturbing news came out in the form of a lawsuit on yesterday. And I was just so shocked. I hate to repeat these words, but it is like public record at this point because it was a lawsuit, right? But what I'm about to tell you is very disheartening for me as a person coming from traditional media, now in the new media landscape, because in my opinion, you know, this is a very male-dominated industry. Just with me and my radio background, I know in news as well, right? But there is a lawsuit out from a former, she was a makeup artist, I believe, or a hairdresser. What was it? I want to get it right. She was a former hairdresser over there at Fox Sports. And she put out a lawsuit against quite a few people on yesterday. One being Skip Bayless. I know you guys may be familiar with Skip over there at Fox, legendary commentator. And the things that are coming out is just kind of unbelievable, looking at the temperament and the personalities of these people on TV or who they portray, right? Well, there was a scathing sexual harassment lawsuit filed by Skip Bayless's hairstylist. Her name is, let's see if they brought her name up on here. She is definitely not of these United States. Not finding that right now. I'm looking for it. But this is the gist of what happened on yesterday. She put out a sexual harassment lawsuit stating that Skip Bayless offered to pay her $1.5 million to sleep with her, to sleep with him. And of course, she says she denied it. Can you imagine Skip Bayless offering such for that? Um, hmm. Also, she mentioned Joy Taylor in this particular lawsuit because she befriended Joy Taylor. They were good Judies over there at Fox. She did Joy's hair. They went out a few times, and she revealed in the lawsuit that Joy shared with her quite a few things. One being that Joy had some relations with one of the executives over there, Charlie Dixon at Fox Sports. And I'm like, well, okay, did she share this with you in pure confidence? So why are you sharing that in a lawsuit? Like, what is going on with the girl code? Even if that is true, right? So of course that age-old conversation about women sleeping their way to the top comes up. If you're looking at some of the commentary coming out of this lawsuit that was filed, the men are tearing the ladies up, when in fact, you know, I feel there are very so much misogyny and double standards involved in this whole story, even if it is true. We don't know that it's true. It's alleged, right? It is a pending lawsuit. They're also saying that Joy Taylor had a relationship with Acho, and she was co-host on his show over there at Fox Sports. So very disheartening news. Not sure what's true, what's not true. People are going to put some more content out about their thoughts and opinions on this. I have not seen Joy Taylor address the issues either. I haven't seen Skip Bayless say anything. I haven't seen the Acho guy that hosts, I believe it's called, what is it called? Speak. Um, Another affiliate over there at Fox Sports. So, yes, it's called Speak. So, I haven't heard anyone address the situation otherwise. So, I am keeping up with the news on this. And I can only imagine how Joy Taylor feels today, right? Waking up, or I wonder if she was privy to the lawsuit ahead of its release. But very disheartening news. I don't want to say too much. Once again, Erica Quinn. Hey, girl. Hey, Erica. Look, I'm just so happy to see her pop up here with a comment. Erica and I went to Lamorno in college together back in the day. That was one of my dorm mates. Erica, are you still in California, and are you okay? That's what I want to know, Erica. Are you still in California, and are you near the fires? And are you okay? Is your family okay? Wow, I haven't seen you. Okay, yes, you're okay. Awesome. Erica, I haven't seen you in like over 20 years. When are you coming back to Memphis? Or when am I coming to California? Okay, so you are in California. What part of California are you in, Erica? Wow. We're all trying to check in with our folks out there in Cali right now. I wonder how the fire started. I still have not seen that, but what's making it worse, of course, is the wind. Okay, you're in Oakland. So is that close or not? Like my map in my head not working. Wow. Just looking at the videos of it on TikTok is horrifying. I can't imagine. And do you know who told me this? Was it my son? My 11-year-old. He said, Mom, So-and-so predicted that on TikTok months ago. I said, who? What predicted the fires in California? Your kids hip you on to a lot of stuff. Yes, come to Cali. I'm in Northern California, far away from the fires. Thank you, Lord. Erica, I'm coming to visit you soon in Northern California. Good to see you, lady. Thanks for checking in, hon. We used to have so much fun our freshman year, right? And I talk to Erica from New York and Maisha from Little Rock every day on Snapchat, lady. Okay, shopping. You gonna buy me some, Erica? But look, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go. Thank you all for checking in on the live. I gotta do this more often with you all. Don't forget about on this upcoming Tuesday here at CASIT. I'll be doing a live verbally effective podcast at 11:30 a.m. free of charge to the public with the president of the National Civil Rights Museum, Dr. Russell Wigginton. I'll check back in with you guys a little later. Hit subscribe, hit follow, hit like. Have a good hump day, ladies and gentlemen.